someone to spectate commentate, then that's it. That's where it goes. Okay, we are getting into the match right now. You beauty. All right, so shout out to everyone. Thank you for hanging around. Thank you for sticking in with me. Obsidian taking on We Win When We Can. The scoreboards are just around the wrong way for a moment, so let's quickly just switch that. Sitting on the orange team, We Win When We Can playing on the blue team, and Helio is on for one of the players, and We Win When We Can. Siki coming through with the first. Now, We Win When We Can. I'm just trying to think of the third player that is replaced. So we know Siki Delusion are a part of it. Who is it? Cyrex. So Cyrex is not playing. So no Cyrex tonight. It's Helio instead. So I'd like to see how Helio replaces Cyrex in the whole lineup scheme spectrum of it. But if he actually does really well tonight and they get up into the point of the grand final and do some damage, that'd be a really good, really positive for the signs for Helio's sort of prospects into the top signs of league. But I would say you wouldn't play with Siki or Delusion in a Gfinity game if you weren't playing in the S class in 6-mans. Regardless, a little bit of shout out there. Siki with a second goal again, a nice little brilliant play coming through, and Obsidian got a little bit of defensive task on hands. Just looking into the last game they played, the last game of the series, there was a lot of goals scored. I think it was 8-5, so 13 in total defensive open. It was literally open defenses, and it wasn't all Obsidian's defense line, but the way they were playing, they were going super aggressive, and defense was opened up. If they do that here, they're going to be really defensively exposed, and don't want to see that. That's a nice one from Paulie, mate, on the angle. This one comes down here. Delusion, the counter. Well, it's actually Church that makes it really well, the 50-50, and then no one's able to clear. In fact, Siki was there for the clearance. Couldn't make it. Paulie, mate, comes through and just cracks that angle right into the goal. So a really nice shot coming through. 2-1 right now. 3 minutes 40 on the clock. Church. Interesting angle. Uses the roof while he goes down. Cleared out Helio. Send back to the middle. Delusion's got the height. Batmobile. Second night we've seen them so far on the Gfinity nights. Somewhere in a different car on the first night of casting. So this is the third Gfinity Cup I've casted so far this year. 2 nights he's used the Batmobile, and I think the other night he was in a Dominus. And saying that, Delusion coming right through, scoring the third goal for his team. They got control of this game so far. It is the best of 5. This one played down. Siki forced on to beat Nick. Helio here, ready to play it. Delusion that comes across the top. Helio back down. Nice little touch. Siki. Interesting to see. I was wondering if he was required. Probably better off playing that defensive player out. An attack coming from Delusion. Beaten Nick with his save. Follows up well with a second touch. It comes out dangerously. Delusion, well, credit it with a clear and not a save. I think that might have bounced in awkwardly. Bouncing ball, Big Nick. He can't save on the point. Delusion puts in the 4th goal. Halfway down the first game, 3-goal differential. Delusion from downtown, bouncing ball, and I think Beatnik was sort of caught in no man's land, watching. Well, I would say player watching instead of ball watching. Then realised that ball was bouncing over him and was too far gone before he could do anything. Siki here off the backboard. Coming through Helio. Having a quick line of this. Helio up. Puts the angle onto it. Top right. So far, he's been a welcome addition to the team and he's playing well. 2 minutes remaining. You guys are more than welcome to give us shout outs in the chat. Love to get the shout outs out there about the gameplay. Helio again involved in the game here, and Siki a touch inside. Obsidium. I'm going to quickly just try and get through this. Beat Nick. Just to head downfield. Helio lets it go. Wants the inside line. Shout there from Baconator. Siki equals God. I think maybe 80% of the Rocket League world would actually agree with you, Baconator. Good to see him back in form. 2 players playing up here. But we win when we can. Dangerous in defense. Delusion as well. And just to hold that one up. Obsidium in this game as well and truly gone for them. Looking for answers though. Church of demo and Delusion. Siki down. The angle can't meet it. Player up top there. Church waits for floor. Can't control. Pinched out. It's wide on the attack. Back inside. Big Nick uses Paulie, mate. Nice little touch coming down. Delusion can't save. Coming through. Paulie, mate. Somehow it puts us on Church for some reason. I'm not sure why. Paulie, mate, with a second touch here is brilliant. Have a look. Touch. Church as well. That good in the end. So a little bit forced, but Obsidium had to work hard in this game. They keep themselves in it just at this very time. 6-3, 58 remaining. That one just rolling into goal. I'm not going to look at that anymore. Triple commit, triple the chances of the ball of hitting the ball. I think that's a good comment, but it also, you miss it, that's going in the back of your net. You completely open that up. You need to make sure you have the defensive rotation set. Big games. That could be it. Beatnik, a chance here. Delusion, only man in the way. Church, well, he had an open opportunity there and was sent it wide. Helio bring it back out. Delusion on top. He gets counted out. It's wide. Siki waiting for his opposition to make a play, and he did. He brings it back inside. Church clears. Wasn't on the edge of the corner how he wanted it. Helio plays it high. Wasn't best of backboard passes for his team. Forced to send it back in his defense. Siki inside. Delusion, at least the 1-2-3. I don't even know that's a move. Siki outside wide. Helio doesn't elect to go. Waits for it. In fact, that works out for his team regardless. Almost dug inside by Helio. Delusion flirting with it at the moment. I don't think he's going to pick it up. Coming through Helio. Dying stages of this first game. We'll see it done. It's we win when we can with a 6-goal scoreline. Saved by Siki on the line. Denies the goal was scored by Obsidium, so they don't get that one. But an interesting match to start it at its very least. There you go. We're not going to make the game swayed either. We're going to make sure we're GG, so you know I was kidding. Yeah, probably. Who knows? Shout out to everyone there. Shout out Des. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. The Purple Fish Lord. Looks like the 13-goal game isn't going to be the highest tonight. But who knows? We're going into the second game. You see probably the Chiefs when they play. They probably do like a 20-goal game against the weaker sides. But these games have been rather interesting. Church flying for the first goal here for Obsidium. Good defense. Denies it. Siki downfield. Interesting gameplay. And that one wide for the moment. Church plays out. And looks like we have a progression of the lower bracket here. So Chiefs and Love Decks have progressed into the lower final. So it has moved a lot quicker than what we've wanted to go, and I don't think we're going to get the match on stream. So it's a little bit unfortunate, but which means Bango's stream is out. Bango's team is out. Oh no. Anyways, we'll get back into this game. Paulie, mate. The ball, Delusion. This is Beatnik. I'm playing up high. Sicky inside, Helio. Church downfield. This will be played out wide. Beatnik could go again. Sicky. Holy mate, just probably not the move you should make. You know, if you're not in the best position to go with low boost, probably best to leave the ball and make a better judgment defensively. But then again, I'm a commentator, not a player. This one, oh my goodness, Sicky. All right, let's have a look at this. Church plays an outside line. Delusion, this is clever in the end. Bump, it almost checkmates Paulie as well. Checks him out, and Sicky grabs that angle inside. So nice little touch. Very nicely done. It's one now. 3 minutes remaining. Don't mind me, I'm having a Pepsi. Delusion, Batmobile. Denied a boost. You can see him heading out wide. Or he actually doesn't grab it. So Delusion, still no boost. Stuck on defense. He's gone boost without at least 30 seconds now. Grabs the defensive boost and backs out. So he holds. Helio just holding. Paulie, mate. Have a Coke. I'm having a Pepsi. Leave me alone. I have Coke Zero in the boot of the car, but it's raining and I couldn't get it out. The only thing in the fridge is a Coke. I've got half a glass of water, but I'm over it. Need some sugar. 2 minutes remaining, ladies and gentlemen. I'm solo casting tonight. Rankies couldn't be with me. We wish him well at the moment. Hopefully he can be tuning in a little bit later, but it's just me. You got me on the channel. It's all good. Sicky right now. Solo. Helio with the ball. Launches it downfield. Paulie, mate, will counter before Sicky gets up. Helio, though, out wide. Beatnik, well, he wanted to launch for it, but in the process gets absolutely nullified and killed. Is there such a thing in this game? I don't think so. You respawn within seconds. This one back. Sicky, what the... I was about to say if that was going in, would have been a freak of a play. This one back. Delusion whacked. The Kingdom. And it's downfield Church. Wide. 50-50 Helio and Beatnik stalled at the moment. A minute remaining. Obsidium could get their first game here if they can get the goal behind. Back down. Oh, Sicky. The counts are coming from him. Let's have a look at this play. Sicky over the top and then just follows this perfect to the second touch. My goodness, beautiful in the end. Very nice from Sicky. Nah, Renky's going to be with me. Renky's going to be with us tonight. Don't boom replay, please, guys. I'm going to turn that off. If you guys want to, please clip, okay? Don't boom replay. I've turned that off, so you can't boom replay. 30 seconds remaining. Church. Big Nick flies. We win when you can. Being strong at the moment. Still a chance for a team of City and Paulie, mate. There you go. A chance. Right now, Obsidium a chance to make it happen. Can they tie the game up? That's going to be an answer of no. Right on the dot and the money. Physically impossible right now in the spectrum of things. Goal going right in. I don't know why I'm watching this. Well, this one is done. That 1 second go. We win when you can. Pick up the second here, ladies and gentlemen. A shout out to everyone in chat right now. Team of Obsidian, I have a full reverse sweep. They're going to have to come into play, and it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a tough game. Shout out to everyone. And Jay Cook, what? Hey, man, how are ya? Good to see ya. Long time no see, man. I hope you're doing well. I'm going to ready up. Siggy's going to ready up. We win when you can. And this is going to be an interesting match coming into this third. The question is whether Obsidian can actually hold out and get in their winning ways. It's a question, chat, whether it's going to happen. And they're all jumping into it, so we're getting back into this game. Shout out to you, Dynamo. This is Paulie, mate, for a first attack going forward. Didn't get up early enough. Boost an issue. This one played high. Sicky. Downfield Delusion. Continuing the pressure. No one home. Well, that is a quick counter-attack if anyone asked for it. We win when you can. Certainly made it happen. Have a look at this. Oh, my goodness. That hurts. Played out wide. Paulie, mate. Downfield. Church inside. Now Beatnik coming down for it. Good reply. A good reply coming out from Obsidian. Good in the end, so that's what they needed to do. Beatnik gets it, and Beatnik being a lot of experience here. Beatnik waiting goal. Oh, that's... Oh, come on. That is savage. So just have a look at this here. I know the boys probably don't want to watch it, but just have a look what's happened. Everyone is just everywhere, and that somehow comes down. Helio pinches it right at the end. So that just hurts. We win when you can. Take back the lead. 4 minutes and 28. Plenty of time in this game, but it's Obsidian. So much they have to do here. They need at least a 2 to 3 goal lead. They can't really rest on one because they easily get counted at the moment. Just quick play and over the top rotations are just going to get worked. You can see right now. We win when you can. Playing high ball and long ball. Obsidian not ready for it. Church here is going to have to clear this one right down the field. Paulie, mate. Actually not bad for him. Pulls it back inside. Helio forced up. Sicky waiting for this. That play won't favour anyone. Helio, though, gets inside. Delusion! Oh, my goodness! Goes right down. Bang! But the post holds it up. Denies him. So he didn't get away with one. Beatnik down. Counter, not there. Paulie, mate. Delusion with his save. He just holds on. Beatnik. Both of the teams having chances now. Just going straight down the corridor. Delusion again. Paulie, mate. Delusion goes up the backboard. Helio using a lot of boost to get coverage on the ground. It comes back down. Nice little work from Paulie, mate. Delusion will clear. Big clearance coming from him. It goes right on the backboard of his defensive half. Sicky's not even sure how far that went. He's doing circles around it. Helio to come down. Fakes past one. Gets a counter. It's going to land hot box. Sicky redirects. Delusion, though. They look to try and get this worked. Oh, he's got it perfectly worked down. Church doesn't fall for the ground game. Plays it well. Counter up. Comes rolling down off the wall. Sicky back in. Helio, the angle to work. It has to be a soft touch. It is indeed. Beatnik with the save. He charges down. Church doesn't move. Obsidian need a goal. Sicky, one-on-one. Oh, Paulie, mate, doesn't flinch. And he does well. Church inside. Beatnik was falling for the drop at the counter. Sends it far. 2 minutes and 10 remaining. This holds for the moment. Both of these teams working hard at the ball. Church. Cried to go. Helio inside. Big save by Paulie, mate. That would have been a goal. It says the clearance on the board, but my golly gosh, that was in for a goal. It was going. Church. Please, Sonics, please stop mucking with my brain because that was in. Paulie now getting counted on the wall. Desperate times, desperate measures. Obsidian need a game. Need to get the comeback going. This is going to be a 3-0 series. Best of 5, remember. Grand final. Best of 7. At the moment, we're in the quarters. Paulie, mate. Church now downfield. Illusion to counter. Back to the corridor. They're being dangerous. Heading for that corridor period. Beat Nick. Sicky. Church plays it back. Dangerously to the corner. Angle's been cut perfectly from Helio. And Obsidian, they were unsure of who was going to go for it. And in the end, it's too much. The angle worked perfectly. Churchill's like, I don't know. Everyone's going back. With 1:06. The pressure finally cracks, and the cracks appear in the defense of Obsidian. This is Beatnik on the wall. Inside, Sicky brings it straight back out. Helio there. Paulie, mate. Demo's 1. Church needs an angle to work for him. Helio's not in a good place. A reset will be there, so Sicky's back. Delusion with that boost. Half flip back into position. Church not going to do any favours for himself. Delusion look to try and get the dunk over. Church will... Paulie, mate, very cleverly done. Try and work that out. Beatnik, though, allows it to be teed off. Puts pressure on the Paulie, mate. Delusion, interesting little touch there. 2-on-1, Church ends up supersonic and gets a demo to make it a 1-on-1. Now this is a chance for Paulie, mate, on the line. Helio with a save, holds it on. 9 seconds to the game, and this will be GG's. We win when we can, take the game, and Obsidian cannot get themselves on the game board for this series. They go out in a clean sweep, and this is a tough one for them. Always was going to be a tough game for them against these guys. An absolute monster team. We win when you can. They've been dominating Gfinity Challenger Series since the start. The GGs go out. It's a 3-0 series, ladies and gentlemen. What a game. There you go.